Anyway, the draw's on Monday, so we'll see what's up with that. But really fast, your boy Gerard Pique is retiring this weekend, and I do have a theory, but I do want to know what you think about that. And don't troll him, dude. Come on now.
Pique is a legend. I've watched him for many years. I don't have anything bad to say about him because also I'll say this much. I don't right now. I as someone who's a big stronger believer in the labor force, I believe in unionization. I believe in workers' rights and compensated fairly. This man is owed money and has basically been paying for free.
Facts.
So this is a bipartisan issue. So I am not attacking him. We got no beef. Pay this man, and if retirement means he's going to get his money faster or by any means necessary, pay PK. Hashtag pay PK. Congrats on a great career. It was fun, but I kind of felt like it was over when that last game we watched. They decided the first thing they was going to do off the bench, off of Eric Garcia injury, was bring in Marcos Alonso at center back. It was almost like, well, goddamn, is PK like? I'm sure the board is like, don't play him at all because he's literally paying for free, and this is a lawsuit. So him coming off, I'm sure, was making the big wigs sweat. They're like, why is he out in the field? He has no insurance. Like he's a free player. So congrats on a great career. I think the cool thing about this sport is that people who you don't like, whatever, rivalries are important. It was wonderful to watch them over the years. Barcelona was a beast.
I mean, you
Enjoy
can talk some more shit than that. Damn, you
He
kind of
said,
hated him.
I don't want to. I don't like him, but I don't like people being treated unfairly. Also, like no matter kind of who you are, like he still trains and works hard every day. Like he still trains. He goes to the gym and runs around for 3 hours, and then he goes and kicks the ball around to lazy practice. But he deserves to get paid and compensated because he's an attraction, he's an athlete, he's an entertainer, and people go to see him. So whatever that's going on there is messed up, and Barcelona needs to get something. They need to do something about that because it's I don't think that's right. But congrats on a career PK, and you're still a bootlicker. But go ahead.
Definitely. He's had a great career. Started off at Man U, actually won the league and Champions League with Man U.
He won everything, actually, everything. Like
Yeah, he's won it all.
World Cup,
Yeah, he won the World Cup, won
Euros,
Euros. Yeah,
he's won it all, dog.
yeah, for
The man's
sure.
a winner.
Over 100 caps with Spain.
Yeah.
I don't know if he feels like he's a coon for that, but but great career. I'll say this. I'll say this before I say my theory, and also I totally agree. He need to get his money right now.
Yeah.
Um, Watching Gerard Piqué for me was like that's what made me realize that you don't have to be a great athlete in professional soccer to be an elite player because this man is like not athletic. He's not fast.
He's the
There's
smallest hips in America, in
like
the
there's
world.
nothing about him that like screams professional athlete. But the fact that he could be an elite player for that long, I'm just like, you don't even have to be like that great of an athlete to be an elite player, especially a center back
Yeah.
in the heights of a professional soccer.
Yeah. I don't think he's ever lifted more than a 25-pound dumbbell, but I can respect that he is on the field.
Yeah.
He's one there. But you're absolutely right. That he's like what I think of like when I think of like 1890s like football players, whatever. Like they're like, oh, these guys are physical beasts. I'm like, no, they're not. Like my friend, he was really good at beating other guys in his era, but if he were to come here, he's getting smoked and destroyed. So,
Caesar, I listen to these guys at ESPFC talking about the 80s. They could never. I'm like,
dog,
dude,
I'm telling you right now, the steroids we're doing now, you don't want the smoke, dog.
I'm just like, dog, like, do y'all see Kyle Walker, dude? He is big, massive, fast, strong,
At 30, 34,
and,
too.
and also can play football. Like,
Yeah.
and this dude is a right back, and like
All the
not
center backs back then are like Harry Maguire, dog. We're
like
not doing
and Kyle Walker's a right back, and he's like not even like some big star. And
no.
this dude is like a physical specimen. That dude would run circles around everybody in the 80s. Gerard Piqué still couldn't play in the 80s.
No,
No, well, actually, no. Gerard,
absolute.
he obviously he can because he can play now still, but
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But no, like also they're like when I told you they were making those disparaging comments about players complaining about the World Cup being right now, and players and the injuries, and the guy on Peacock was saying, oh, like, they have to. He was making a comment saying like he was kind of annoyed that the players like basically don't saying they play too much games, right?
Yeah.
Mind you, this month has been riddled with a cruciate ligament tears. I mean,
for sure.
This is a crazy amount of ligament tears in a month. It's like that. Then that usually comes from like lack of stretching, exhaustion.
Of course.
It's just and they're freak accidents, but it comes from that. It's just I'm like they're going to be scheduled to put some of these players are going to be scheduled to play up to like 78 games this year.
Yeah,
70 games. Your grandpa never played 70 games in a year.
No.
There wasn't some of those leagues had 10 teams back in the day.
They could
10 teams in your fucking league. You were playing maybe 30.
They were drinking beer before the game, dude.
Yeah, you were boasting about eating hot dogs. That's not that doesn't tell me you guys were baller. That tells me that it was popping back then. You was vibing.
But back to Pique, I do have a theory. I do have a theory. This is what I think, because you just mentioned that they ain't giving Pique his money.
No.
This is what, and we know that he got divorced recently. Shakira made them hips move on by him. Well, this is what I think he might be doing. Gerard Pique might be looking across the pond like, damn, if she can do it, maybe I can do it. He saw Kim Kardashian go to law school. He was like, maybe I need to go to law school and figure out how to get my money from Laporta and them. He's like, maybe, these lawyers ain't helping me out. Maybe I need to go myself, go to law. I got to retire, go to law school, figure out how to get my damn money from these fools in the Barca board.
I would agree with you, but I have one contention, which this is a fantastic theory. This Pique Redemption Law arc is a great series I want to watch on Netflix. It's a good series to watch. From like the only reason I don't believe he would do it is because I think he's a little brain dead. Because
come on, dude.
No, let me tell you why. Let me finish my reason. Because he's a streamer. He streams. He's spending all day playing FIFA for like 8 hours.
Really?
I'm like, that's why you don't work out, because you built like a stick because you playing video games, drinking Coke like me all day.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he's a streamer.
He's a little Twitch streamer. He does his little video gaming like Kun Aguero does. So if he was not a streamer, I'd be like, he'd probably read books and would do that. But because he's on the internet for real, yeah. And also you're kind of reminding me of some comments he made in the past. I'm kind of getting angry about him again, but I'm trying to keep my union brain focused. I'm trying to be like, congrats on a great career. Pay this man his money and best of luck to you. Go to America, become a trial lawyer for workers' rights and get your money back, dog. Get your money back and sue the balls out of Barcelona, please.
Damn, he's got 500,000 followers on Twitch.
That's.
I mean, it says he was. It says he was.
He's a mega celebrity.
Caesar, it says he was last live in April, dude. Sure. But I guess he owns an esports team.
He does. He owns an esports organization with Abai. Yeah, the big Spanish dude.
Okay. What's the name? Okay. Well, maybe he's not going to do that, but he needs to go get his money either way.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But
pay this man his money. I don't want to see it, and if not, be like, I want money back with interest.
You feel me?